Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to review for PA2. These are the words to learn. Please repeat after me. Surface area, volume, coordinates, substitute, simultaneous equations. Now let us have the diagram wherein a cylinder circumscribed a sphere. So in this diagram, we are going to find out the surface area of a sphere. And it is equal to curved surface of a cylinder. And we all know that the formula is 2 pi RH. Since here the h is 2r, so we are going to substitute the value of your h, which is equal to 2r. So in doing this, so we have 2 pi r times 2r. Simplifying further, we get 4 pi r squared. That is the surface area of sphere. Now let us have the volume of sphere. For the volume of sphere, we have 1/3 times surface area of sphere times r. In here, we are going to substitute the value for the surface area, which is equal to 1/3 times 4 pi r squared times r. Then simplifying further, we get 4/3 times pi r cubed. That would be the volume of the sphere. So let us have example number 1. Let us read together the problem. Taking pi is equal to 22/7, calculate the surface area and the volume of a sphere of radius 1.4 centimeters. Express your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So in here, we are going to use the formula for the surface area of sphere, which is equal to 4 pi r squared. And then the radius is equal to 1.4 centimeters and pi is equal to 22/7. So substituting the values for your radius and pi, we are going to have 4 times 22/7 times 1.4 centimeters squared, and 1.4 squared is equal to 1.4 times 1.4. Multiplying 4 times 22/7 times 1.4 squared, it would be equal to 24.64. Since we are going to correct it to 2 decimal places, we shall have 24.64 square centimeters. Do note that if you are going to solve for the surface area, it is always expressed to the second power. Now let us have the volume of sphere. So using the formula 4/3 times pi r cubed, we are going to have 4/3 times 22/7 times 1.4 centimeters to the power of 3. And we all know that to the power of 3 is equal to 1.4 times 1.4 times 1.4. Or multiplying 1.4 thrice itself. So if you are going to multiply 4/3 times 22/7 times 1.4 to the power of 3, it would be equal to 11.498. And since we are going to express it to 2 decimal places, we will be having the volume of the said sphere, which is equal to 11.50 square or cubic centimeters, I should say. So the volume of the sphere is equal to 11.50 cubic centimeters. Now let us have example number 2. Let us read together the problem. Find to the nearest square centimeter the surface and volume to the nearest cubic centimeter of the sphere whose radius is 10.5 centimeters. Taking pi is equal to 22/7. So we all know that the formula for the surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared. So the radius is equal to 10.5 centimeters and pi is equal to 22/7. Substituting the values of your radius and pi, it would be equal to 4 times 22/7 times 10.5 centimeter squared. Then we are going to express our answer to the nearest square centimeter, meaning we are going to express our final answer in whole numbers. So we have 1,386 square centimeters. That would be the surface area. Now let us have the volume of the sphere, which is equal to 4 over 3 times pi r cubed. Now we are going to substitute the values, so we will be getting 4 over 3 times 22 over 7 times 10.5 centimeters to the third power. Simplifying further, we get 4,851 cubic centimeters. So that would be the volume of the sphere. Let us have example number 3. Let us read all together the problem. A sphere has a surface area of 616 square centimeters. Taking pi is equal to 22 over 7, calculate its radius and its volume. Correct to the nearest cubic centimeters. First, we are going to substitute the value of our surface area, which is equal to 616 square centimeters. Then using the formula for the surface area, which is equal to 4 pi r squared, which is equal to 616, and substituting the value of your pi, which is equal to 22 over 7, we have 4 times 22 over 7 times r squared. In here, we are going to solve for the radius first. So it is equal to 616. Dividing both sides by 4 times 22 over 7, then 4 times 22 over 7, we have to cancel this one and this one. So we will be getting r squared is equal to 49. And what is the square root of 49? Correct, it is equal to 7. So the radius is equal to 49. Now we are ready to solve for the volume of the sphere, which is equal to the formula 4 over 3 times pi r cubed. Substituting the values for your pi and radius, we will be getting 4 over 3 times 22 over 7 times 7 centimeters to the power of 3. So simplifying further, we get 1,437.333 and so on and so forth. Since we are going to correct to the nearest cubic centimeters, the volume of the sphere is equal to 1,437 cubic centimeters. Now let us have a short quiz. Let us read together the problem. Calculate the surface area of a sphere with a radius 1.4 centimeters. Take pi is equal to 22 over 7. I will give you 10 seconds to answer this one. Timer starts now. Time is up. What is your answer? That's right. The answer is 24.64 square centimeters. Equations of straight lines. Any expression which involves a variable quantity x and whose value depends on that of x is called a function of x, which can be written as f of x. So fx is read as f of x. If two quantities x and y are connected by a relation y is equal to fx, we can obtain a series of values of y from a series of f of x. We plot it in the graph, we will get a line. This line is known as the graph of the function x. Consider the following equation. Y is equal to 2x. When x is equal to negative 1, substituting the value of x, which is equal to negative 1, we will be getting y is equal to 2 times negative 1, which is equal to negative 2. If x is equal to 0, substituting the value of x, which is equal to 0, we will be having y is equal to 0. And then if x is equal to 1, we shall have y is equal to 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. And then we have the coordinates negative 1, negative 2, 0, 0, and 1, 2. And using this Cartesian coordinate plane, we are going to plot the coordinates. So this is negative 1, negative 2. At the origin is 0, 0, and we have 1, 2. If we connect the 3 points, we will be having a straight line. And this straight line is called y is equal to 2x. So therefore, this line is the graph of y is equal to 2x. The points -1, -2, 0, 0, and 1, 2 lies on the line y is equal to 2x. Simultaneous equations. Sometimes we need to find the pair of values x and y which will satisfy both equations. We call this solving simultaneous equations. When two or more equations are satisfied by the same value of the unknowns, they are called simultaneous equations. There are many methods of solving simultaneous equations. Some of algebraic methods that we will study in this section are equating expressions method, substitution method, and elimination method. Now let us have equating expressions method. So when do we use equating expressions method? This method is used when both equations are supposed to have the same value in terms of one unknown. We will obtain a new equation which involves only one of the unknowns. So supposing we have to solve the following pair of simultaneous equations, y is equal to 3x minus 2 and y is equal to 2x plus 5. Y is equal to 3x minus 2 will be equation 1 and y is equal to 2x plus 5 will be equation 2. As both equations are the same value of y, we can equate 1 and 2. So y is equal to y. So therefore, we will be having 3x minus 2 is equal to 2x plus 5. Then we are going to transpose 2x to the other side. It would be equal to 3x minus 2x. And we are going to transpose minus 2 to the other side. It would be equal to 5 plus 2. So take note that when you are going to transpose, the sign changes. So what is 3x minus 2x? Correct. And what is 5 plus 2? Correct. So x would be equal to 7. So we are going to substitute x is equal to 7 in equation 1. So we copy equation 1, which is equal to y is equal to 3x minus 2. Then x will become 7. So we will be having 3 times 7 minus 2. And then it would be equal to 21 minus 2. And what is 21 minus 2? Correct. So y is equal to 19. So therefore, the solution is 7, 19. So x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 19. To check whether our answer is correct, we are going to substitute x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 19. So we choose equation 1. So y is equal to 3x minus 2. So y would be equal to 19 and x will be equal to 7. So is 19 equal to 21 minus 2? Yes, it is. So 19 is equal to 19. So therefore, the solution 7, 19 is really correct. How about if we are going to use equation 2? So y is equal to 2x plus 5. So substituting the value of your x and y, we will be having 19 is equal to 2 times 7 plus 5. So 2 times 7 is equal to what? Correct. It would be equal to 14. So is 19 equal to 14 plus 5? Yes, it is correct. So 19 is equal to 19. So therefore, the solution is really 7, 19. So let us have the last method, which is the elimination method. This method is used to eliminate one of the unknowns by adding or subtracting the equations. So supposing we need to solve the following pair of simultaneous equations. X plus y is equal to 3, 2x minus y is equal to 0. So x plus y is equal to 3 would be equation 1, and 2x minus y is equal to 0 would be equation 2. So we need to add equations 1 and 2. In doing this, so we are going to add x plus 2x would be equal to 3x, and y plus negative y would be equal to 0. So no need to write 0. And then 3 plus 0 would be equal to 3. Then we will be having 3x is equal to 3. Then we need to divide it by what number? Correct. Divided by 3. So we cancel 3 and 3. So x is equal to 1. Now we are going to substitute x is equal to 1 into equation 1. So x plus y is equal to 3. Your x will become 1. So transposing it to the other side, we will be having y is equal to 3 minus 1. And 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2. The solution is 1, 2. Let us check whether our answer is correct. We need to substitute x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 into equation 2 this time. So copy 2x minus y is equal to 0. So 2 times 1 minus 2. Is it equal to 0? So let us see. So 2 minus 2. So 0 is really equal to 0. So therefore, the solution of the simultaneous equations is 1, 2. Let us have problem number 3. Let us read all together the problem. The cost of one protractor and one set square is 60 baht, whereas the cost of one protractor and two set squares is 80 baht. Find the cost of a protractor and that of a set square. In here, let us first represent our unknowns. Let x be the cost of a protractor and let y be the cost of a set square. Now let us have our simultaneous equations. It says there the cost of one protractor and one set square is 60 baht. So we have x plus y is equal to 60. And the cost of one protractor and two set squares is 80 baht. So we have x plus 2y is equal to 80. Now we are going to have this equation 1 and equation 2. First, we are going to eliminate x by subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. So we have x plus 2y is equal to 80 minus x plus y is equal to 60. So x minus x is equal to 0, so no need to write. Then 2y minus y would be equal to y. So y is equal to 20 since 80 minus 60 is equal to 20. Then to solve for x, we are going to substitute y is equal to 20 into equation 1. So x plus y is equal to 60, your y will become 20, and transpose 20 to the other side, we get x is equal to 60 minus 20. So x would be equal to 40. So going back to the representation, we therefore conclude that a protractor costs 40 baht and a set square costs 20 baht. Now let us solve the last problem. Let us read all together. Find two numbers whose sum is 32 and the larger is 3 times the smaller. So 3 times means that we are going to multiply it by 3 or 3x. Then we are going to represent the unknowns. So let x be the smaller number and let y be the larger number. So to get the simultaneous equations, it says there, find two numbers whose sum is 32. So we have x plus y is equal to 32. Be your equation 1. Then it says there, the larger number, which is your y, is 3 times the smaller number, which is your x. So to represent it so, we have y is equal to 3x. Be your equation 2. And now we are going to solve for x. We need to substitute equation 2 to equation 1. First, we copy equation 1, x plus y is equal to 32. Then substitute your y, which is equal to 3x. So x plus 3x is equal to 32. Adding x plus 3x, it would be equal to what? Correct. It would be equal to 4x. Then 4x is equal to 32. What number must be divided to both sides of the equation to solve for x? Correct. It would be 4. So dividing both sides by 4, we are going to cancel 4. It will become 1. So x would be equal to 8. Because 32 divided by 4 is 8. Now, to solve for y, we are going to substitute x is equal to 8 to equation 1. So x plus y is equal to 32. Let x be equal to 8. So 8 plus y is equal to 32. Transpose 8 to the other side. We have y is equal to 32 minus 8. And what is 32 minus 8? Correct. So it would be equal to 24. So y is equal to 24. Going back to our representation, the numbers are 8 and 24. Now let us have a short quiz. Answer this one in 10 seconds. Find two numbers whose sum is 25 and whose difference is 1. Timer starts now. Time is up. That's right. The answer is 13 and 12. That's it for now. Thank you for watching and good luck in your PA2. Bye.